a single queens. All right, Monday Night Live, Monday Night Live. I am Desmond Booker. I am a Christian dating and relationship coach. I help successful queens go from single to successfully dating without settling, right? Tonight we have a great thing that, since it is a part of what I do, and my whole program and everything I do is centered around this. This is a great topic, great question, because it happens so often. I'm seeing success in all these areas of my life, but how can I see success in my love life, in dating, and in relationships? So this is a great, great topic tonight, and we are excited about you joining us. So we thank you. Also, the YouTube is up and live. Remember, go ahead and subscribe and follow and like my YouTube. We're going to reach at least more than what we have now. So I need your help to reach some, so I can help reach more queens on YouTube. Okay, so tonight is, really honestly, are you seeing success in any other areas of your life? Are you seeing success in any other areas of your life? That's the first question. If yes, that's great. If no, that's okay as well. Why? Because you're in the right place. Because I not only help you reach success in your love life, but also in life, period. So let's define. How would you define? And I see all of you coming on tonight. That's great. Glad that you guys can join me. How would you define success? How would you define success? So success is simply this. Success is the progression of a worthy ideal. What does that mean? That means that you are basically thinking about an ideal. The moment you say, I want to be married, that is what we would consider success, okay? Now that came from a writer. His name is Earl Nightingale. Great, great author. He started the self-improvement, development, personal development, and all self-improvement and all that. But he said it's the progression of a really ideal. So the moment you say, I want to be married, the moment you say, I want to get out of debt, that's a progression of you working towards that goal. That is deemed, and he termed that as success. So you're successful when you think of the ideal and you start working towards it. So that kind of alludes to a lot of things, right? How many of us think about something but never act on it, right? Never act on it. That's not success. Success is when you start thinking about an ideal and you start implementing it. You start taking steps, okay? So let's talk about this tonight. This is very good. How can you see success in your life? Great health, maybe, right? Or you're losing weight. You may be on a job. Business is doing great. But over here in my love life, it's not the best. How can I see success in these other areas, but not in my love life? Well, the reason, number one reason, is what I just said. You haven't really sat down and said, I want to be in a relationship, or I want to really be married, and taken some steps and taken some action. And I'm going to applaud you guys tonight, because as you guys are coming on, guess what? You say that you want to be in a relationship, and you are taking action by jumping on this Monday Night Live. We do this every Monday, 7:30 Central Standard Time. I have a special thing that I'm going to be doing on not next Monday, but the Monday after next. So make sure you get on that. We normally are on here about maybe 15 to 20 minutes, but I'm going to spend some time with you, and so be looking for that, finding and helping you attract the right person to come into your life. I'm progressively thinking about somebody coming in my life. That's how I'm doing it. So I'm seeing success. So now when I begin to think about the ideal, and then now I'm starting to act on a relationship, starting to act and move towards being in a great relationship. This is taking me in the direction of my goal. Now, real quickly, I want to ask you tonight, have you really thought about you being in a relationship? Have you really thought about you being with someone? I was texting and DMing, as I do all the time with you queens, and somebody said, I am in a great place in my life. I'm seeing success in my life, and I'm really good because all these men out here are really not wanting anything. They're wanting to play games. And so you see that? So I would be in a relationship, but the men that I'm attracting is what? Is playing game. So what you're essentially saying is what? You're allowing that to stop your goal, right? Or I would start dating, I would go out, but I've been hurt so many times. Well, then you're letting what? Being hurt stop you from reaching your goal. You see that? So the reason why you're successful in these other areas is, number one, you have made a determination that you're going to go for whatever it is. Go for the weight, right? Or go for the whatever it may be, the job promotion, or going after whatever business you wanted. You didn't let that stop you. But the reason why you're not successful in your love life is because what? Number one, you didn't have a goal. Number one, you didn't have a goal. Number one, you didn't have a goal. And then number two, once you set that goal and you started to work towards it, you let things come up to stop you from reaching it. Okay? So let me ask you a question real quickly. For you that are attracting the wrong people, if you can attract the wrong people, why don't you feel that you can attract the right people? You can, right? You can. And I taught you this so many times. You can attract the right people into your life, but you got to let go of there's nobody out here for me. There's good men, but they're all taken. There's nobody going to my church. You got all these excuses, right? There's all the people at my job, and I don't want to do any romantic relationships at my job. You got all these parameters. You got all these things. All it's doing is keeping you single. So, number one, do you have you said that you want to be in a relationship? If I was to ask you right now, when are you going to get married? When would you say? Some of you would say 2026. Some of you would say 2027. Some of you would say, I haven't even thought about it. No, you should be. It should be on your radar. Let me ask you a question. Could you actually be in a great relationship in 2024? Absolutely, you can. But you never thought that you could, so you never progressed towards it. Success is the idealization, the realization of a worthy idea. Okay? So this is why I begin to help all queens. I'll just say it like this. Let me just kind of do a segue. I begin to help all queens. What I found out in helping all queens who came to me and said they want to be in a relationship, they really didn't want to be in a relationship. They didn't. So what I did, I said, you know what? What's the difference between this woman over here and this woman over here? Well, she's seeing success and she's frustrated because she sees success and she does have the willpower. She does have everything that she's making it happen over here, but it's just not happening over here. So all we have to do what is divert that attention. Why am I saying that? Because you may be one on here saying, I've tried the dating sites, I've tried dating apps, I've tried everything, but it seems like, and I'm too busy, I'm too successful with my job, with my career, I'm too busy, I got children, I'm too busy to try to figure this stuff out. That's why I'm coming to you tonight. Number one, get your goal. Get your goal. I want to be in a relationship, or, I want to be married. Get your goal. And then let's start working towards that. Okay. So if you're going to be, let's identify what's keeping you single. Be honest. What's key? It's not the men. It's not that nobody's approaching me. It's not nobody's coming into my world. It's me. Okay. It's me that's causing this to happen because of the way I think. Right. So I'm going to be in a great relationship, and I'm not going to allow anything or anyone to stop me, including myself. I will be in a relationship. You don't even have to know how to do that. You don't even have to know how or when you're going to meet. You don't have to worry about all that stuff. God's got that worked out, okay? So, number one, do you have a goal? I'm moving towards that goal, okay? So you got to go. Now you said that you're not going to allow anything or anyone to stop you from being successful in that relationship. Now, I want to I want to give you some homework tonight. I want you to think about this. What does a successful relationship really look like to you? When you say that I want to be in a successful relationship, what does that really mean to you? See, because when you really begin to think about what a successful relationship looks like, then you can begin to work towards that. Well, I don't have anybody. You don't need anybody to think about that. You don't need anybody to see yourself in a great relationship. See, you're waiting for the man to show up. When he shows up, then we're going to do this, then we're going to do this. No, you ain't got to wait for him to show up. You can begin to plan for him to show up now. Okay? Again, for me, I love the word of God. I love the word of God. And the Bible tells me that when I meditate on this word both day and night, I'm going to prosper and have good success. I'm going to prosper and I'm going to have good success. That's where I really just felt this tonight. Are you having success in your relationship? Are you having success in your life? Well, if you're meditating, if you're doing the right things, if you got the goal set, then you're going to see the success that you're wanting, right? You're going to see the success that you're wanting. So what does a great date look like for you? What does that look like for you? As I take people through my program, I'm asking them these questions, right? Because we got to begin to understand this. Now, I can't explain all of this tonight, but I want you to really begin to just grab a hold of the thought I can be in a great relationship in 2024. I can be in a great relationship in 2025. And I can see myself being in that relationship. And I can see how he's treating me. And I can see how, the way that I feel in that relationship. And then watch this, get out of the way and just let that thing begin to happen. Okay? This is great. So I'm seeing success in these other areas of my life because my attention is on that. My focus is on that. I don't let anything stop me, okay, from accomplishing that. I've got to put that same energy in me dating and in my relationship, and I got to go through some healing, right? I may have to open myself and be vulnerable, right? If I'm going to go, many queens are single because I don't want to go through the process of getting to know somebody, of opening myself up, and then the chance of getting hurt. That's fear. Let that fear go, right? We talked about that all the time, really. I was going to say last week, but we talked about it all the time. Fear of rejection, fear of hurt, okay? I'm going to end this tonight because I know many of you are busy queens, just got off work, need to eat something. And I need to eat something, right? But I normally come on Monday Night Live between 10 and 15 minutes. What I will be doing, like I always do, this is Monday Night Live. What I'm going to be doing throughout the whole week is going to be sharing some things. If you need some help, and if you're really, truly ready to go from single to successfully dating to a healthy relationship, DM me if you're on Instagram. If you're on Facebook, go ahead and just put, I'm ready. Okay, when you DM me on Instagram, say I'm ready. YouTube, comment, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to see myself not only successful in my relationships, in my love life, in every area of my life. I'm going to experience that good success, All right, who's stopping you? Nobody but you. Okay, so tonight, make sure you go and do that homework. I want you to go ahead and write it down. What a great relationship look like for you. What does that look like? And then come back and tell me about it, okay? DM me or get in contact with me and let me know what you think about that, all right? If you're wanting one-on-one help, again, IG, DM me. I'm ready. Comment, I'm ready below. YouTube, comment, I'm ready below if you're not in my Facebook group. All right? Remember, queens don't settle. Now, I'm going to do something that I normally don't do, but I'm going to go ahead and take a few questions for you that are, if you have any questions of what I just covered. I know what I just said sounds so simple. Oh, sure. Just write it down. Oh, sure. Just go ahead and just let go. Oh, sure. No, absolutely. What I just said absolutely works. Absolutely works. I was talking to one of the a queen that came through my program just the other day. I was just checking on her to see how she was doing. I'm in a relationship. Somebody who wasn't seeing anybody, attracting anybody. Now she's in a relationship. It's so simple to do, makes it mean it's so simple not to do. I'm teaching you how to do it, taking all the guesswork out of it. All right? I don't think we have any questions. I want to thank every queen for coming on and sharing this. Thank you for following me on Instagram. My Instagram is blowing up. Facebook group is blowing up. YouTube is blowing up. There are so many queens that are wanting to see success in their relationships and in their life. And I'm here and I'm thankful and grateful to be able to help you do that. You guys have a great night. Thank you. Remember, we're not just being in a great relationship. We're not just experiencing success in our relationship, but we're doing it without settling. There's a man of your dreams. There's a man of your dreams. And you can be in that dream relationship, but you got to get out of the way. Yes, girlfriend, you got to get out of the way. Remember, queens don't settle. Thank you for joining me tonight. Have a great night.